The mainstream media has been ceaselessly promoting the narrative of global warming, often to the point of hysteria, leaving many to wonder about the true motives behind this relentless campaign. It appears that the primary objective of this propaganda is to exert control over the masses, manipulating public opinion and behavior to serve the interests of those in power. By fabricating a sense of urgency and alarm around the issue of climate change, the media aims to create a mindset of fear and submission, making it easier to impose draconian policies and regulations on the population. One of the primary ways in which the media achieves this is by selectively presenting data and research that supports the notion of catastrophic global warming, while ignoring or downplaying any evidence that contradicts this narrative. This is evident in the way that extreme weather events, such as hurricanes or heatwaves, are sensationalized and attributed to climate change, despite the fact that such events have always occurred naturally throughout history. By creating a false narrative of unprecedented and escalating disaster, media generates a sense of panic and anxiety, which can be exploited to justify radical policy interventions. Moreover, the media's emphasis on global warming serves as a useful distraction from more pressing issues, such as economic inequality, government corruption, and social injustice. By focusing the public's attention on this supposedly existential threat, the media diverts attention away from the real problems that affect people's lives and instead creates a sense of shared vulnerability, which can be exploited to build support for authoritarian measures. This is especially evident in the way that politicians and corporations use the rhetoric of climate change to justify increases in taxation, regulation, and surveillance, all under the guise of saving the planet. The control mechanisms inherent in the global warming narrative are also evident in the way that dissenting voices are silenced or marginalized. Any individual who dares to question the consensus on climate change is immediately labeled a denier or a skeptic, and is subjected to ridicule, ostracism, and even censorship. This creates a chilling effect, where people are reluctant to express their genuine opinions or doubts about the issue for fear of being ostracized or punished. By stifling debate and critical inquiry, the media and its allies can maintain a stranglehold on the narrative, preventing any alternative perspectives or solutions from gaining traction. Another key aspect of the global warming propaganda is the way it is used to promote the radical transformation of society, under the guise of sustainability and environmental protection. This involves the imposition of draconian restrictions on individual freedom, such as limits on energy consumption, travel, and consumption, all in the name of reducing carbon emissions. The ultimate goal of this agenda is to create a highly controlled and regimented society where every aspect of life is monitored, regulated, and optimized for the sake of the greater good. This is evident in the way that climate change is being used to justify the rollout of smart grids, biometric surveillance, and other technologies that erode individual privacy and autonomy. In conclusion, the mainstream media's relentless promotion of global warming propaganda is a deliberate attempt to control the narrative and shape public opinion, with the ultimate goal of exerting control over the population. By creating a sense of fear and urgency, selectively presenting data, and silencing dissenting voices, the media aims to create a mindset of submission and compliance, which can be exploited to impose radical policies and regulations on the population. As individuals, it is essential that we remain vigilant and critical, questioning the narrative and seeking out alternative perspectives, rather than blindly accepting the propaganda that is being fed to us. Only by doing so can we hope to resist the control mechanisms inherent in the global warming agenda and maintain our freedom and autonomy in the face of an increasingly authoritarian and oppressive system.